handle, cartridge. Back, grab onto a cartridge, right off the top.
Shut up.
Prime, pour some of the gunpowder in the pan. Close that prism to hold the gunpowder tight and cast about. Press the powder, the paper, and the ball, if there was one, now goes down the barrel. Take the rammer out and seat the cartridge at the bottom. Put the rammer back. In fact, I can't stress how important it is to put the ramrod back. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can fire this thing, it makes an excellent projectile. It's kind of an awkward weapon. The awkward part is going across the field and asking for it back again. Tell you in the manual of arms, tap it, make sure you have put it back, because if you leave it in the barrel, you'll cause a shish kebab on the other side. Okay, ready? Done? Go. Fire.
Oh, wait.
It is fully conceivable that I could get dressed up in the best camouflage known to modern man today. I can paint my face. I can stick leaves and trees and rocks and things like that in my hat. I can physically hide in this field and look like a bush for days. Well, let me ask you, how many times would I be able to fire my weapon before somebody said, that bush just fired? You cannot hide. It's impossible to hide. One shot, the cloud of smoke says, hello, I'm right here. So the bright red suit was one of their better ideas, and they did it for a few reasons. One of them was self-preservation. I'll explain. Most people are surprised by the amount of smoke produced by one weapon. One weapon does not a whole battle make. Given the way the wind is moving today, if we put 100 men in the field over there and they all fired, the smoke is going to come across us for a period of time. We can't see each other at the distance that we are right now. That's 100 men. On Tuesday, the 27th of May, 1813, 6,000 American soldiers came to take this fort. They're not all firing at the same time, and imagine what 500 produces. Wellington, Napoleon, they're dealing with hundreds of thousands of men on their battlefields in Europe, and they're creating what became popularly called the fog of war. Where it gets so smoky out there, it's difficult to tell the difference between the good guys and the bad guys, and frankly, that's kind of important. Friendly fire is not a new concept. You don't want to be shooting at your own guys. So, as the British stand there in the bright red suits, with, as we call them, the shoot me here cross belts and tall black hats, the Americans are standing on the other side of the battlefield, all dressed up in bright blue suits, with shoot me here cross belts and tall black hats. The Hessians, the Prussians, the Spaniards, the French, the Swiss, the Portuguese, every modern army of its day wears brightly colored uniforms if they can afford it. And that's where the U.S. fell short. They put together a massive army to take this country, couldn't afford to put them all in blue, so in many cases they had to wear brown or gray. But they had to wear the cross belt because it holds onto your stuff. Rather important things like all your ammunition on the one side and your bayonet on the other. They chose to wear the tall black hat because, frankly, it was the most fashionable thing to wear. But they're standing in those long lines, blazing away at each other because everybody's using the height of technology, the musket. My weapon is now safe. If you'd like to come forward, have a closer look at it. I am available for birthdays and bar mitzvahs. If you do have any questions, I can handle them, but for those tours that are heading off with Suzanne and Philip, we need you to take off with them right away. For those who have time to come and talk to me, I'll see you in a few seconds. Other than that, thank you for your attention. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.